Hello there. This is Cindy at cindybedesigns.com. Thank you for joining me today. We are not making this card. I'm going to describe to you how I made it because it's easier than sitting there and typing it all out because I brought in a lot of products. Doesn't look like a lot, but I used a lot of them. We are using Warm Welcome on the left and Window Wishes on the right. Warm Welcome was for International Card Making Day on the 1st. And that stamp set, that bundle will be in our spring catalog in 2023, and Window Wishes is currently available in the holiday catalog. But Warm Welcome over on the left, that's available to you now, just as an early release. So that is what I made. And every year, I have a Christmas open house for my family and my friends, and this is going to be my invite. Now, for the Warm Welcome stamp set, this is perfect for a single person, like welcome to my house, and everything's about a me and a my, and this stamp set can be used for anything. Cute little door, open house, open heart, open mind. You can, it's great. I'm so glad this has come out early because it really helps a lot. And yeah, those are the sentiments I just read off. And I'm thinking about, instead of putting Merry Christmas, I want to put up there at the top like an open house or something, but that is my protocol for my open house invitation that I'm making. So I thought, again, I would just share it for you. You can send this, welcome baby, welcome anything, every and all occasions. And now look at all those fantastic standalone dies in there. I used several of them. And what am I thinking here? Because I wasn't planning on doing a voiceover, but this sound sounded horrible, so that's why I'm talking with my hands. And I'm going to be showing you the window wishes right now. I made that window frame a door because that's how my mind was thinking that day. And I mixed and matched those dies that really didn't go together, that other door and Warm Welcome. But I'm going to tell you how I started this card. This was originally supposed to be a slimline card. I cut it down as I was going along because it just worked out better this way. So it ended up being 3.5 by 5.5, and it'll still fit into one of our medium size envelopes. And I use I want to say the Cottage Wreath Designer Series paper. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to make this a top folding or leave on the inside, or make this a top folding card or leave it folded on the side. What I always do for the inside though is print out something on my laptop and then go ahead and adhere then inside with a date, time, all that good stuff. So basic gray card base. I'll have everything over on the blog at cindybedesigns.com with a link below or in the description of this video. And I'll have the measurements and everything like that. So I mixed and matched the images. From Merry Wishes, we have, okay, that's coming from the Window Wishes. The welcome comes from the Warm Welcome to my house. That comes from the Warm Welcome as well, as you can see right there. And that door over on the left, okay, that is the frame that I used to cut out the welcome that I just ended up tucking up underneath the door that I made from the window frame. And there's some buggy things I had to do with that to keep it all together. And I'm trying to think where I'm going with this now because, yeah, doing a voiceover when you didn't have it planned is kind of difficult. That is the window frame I made into a door. And then using the other elements from Warm Welcome, I was able to make the door or the window look larger. And so what I did was I cut the frame out on the right twice. Once with black cardstock, basic black, and the other with basic white, regular cardstock. And when I had to inlay a lot of the things. So we cut that die there, that the top oval, or it's right on the tip of my tongue what that is. And I'm not going to pause this to figure it out. but that's going to come out as a square after you die cut. So I had to do some fussy cutting to do that. And then I had to inlay the white images inside the black, and I used Scotch tape to do that on the back, to tell you the truth, to keep it all straight. So I had that cut out, and I just placed it over the white door part and cut it down to size after I put it on with some liquid adhesive. And you can see I have some really good dimension there and some detail to that little door. And then I went ahead and cut out the door again from real red cardstock, and then cut that with, my scissors, and then lay that on top with liquid adhesive. And it's from that little teeny tiny part there, right there in that die. Gold foil was used for our little door handle there, and 411, that is my address, and you can cut it out from that number die that you see there. And that was cut from basic black, and I just adhered it down with liquid adhesive. And then I took that little heart image in which set of dies? Warm Welcome. Cut that out from Blushing Bride cardstock, and then I put just a small little iridescent pearl in the middle there. Just, cute it up a little bit. And that bow is from our red glimmer paper. And so I cut that from one of the standalone dies. And here I'm describing the numbers because I'm getting way ahead of myself. But those are the cutest little things ever. So I ran that through twice to get my numbers. All the sentiments there, they are heat embossed with Versamark in our red powder. And in those Warm Welcome dies, you can put numbers inside of those little tags or the frames. They could be used to cut out sentiments, whatever you want to do, because there's some fantastic standalone dies in both sets. So that wreath was used for, obviously, the wreath on the card there, and that was stamped in basic black. And I think I said the bow was another standalone die, and I just popped that in the middle with a mini glue dot. And then I brought in the Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics in real red and just added 3 little teeny tiny dots there to, the rule of odds kind of thing. So that is pretty much my prototype of what I'm going to be sending out for my holiday open house. And if you're local, I hope you can stop by and you'll be sure to get an invitation. But this turned out really good, I think. And it was just easy for me to describe how I did it because there was a lot of manipulating die cuts and building everything up and, just pulling it all off to make it work. This did take a little bit of time because I messed up on the door a few times, but hopefully this description will help you a little bit. So thank you for joining me today and stopping by. I will see you again hopefully soon. God bless. Bye.